It's the 26th of July 2022. The birds are singing here, faintly. So this is the road, the quiet road that links the A944 Aberdeen to Afford Road past the Pitcairn Lodge care home to the Kirkton of Skene. Why are there no older people walking along this road? No older people. We don't know why are there no older people walking along this road? Does anyone know? I don't think we as a community know. Who knows? Do they know in here? There's certainly cars parked. Ah yes, can you tell me why there's no older people walking along that quiet road? Can you tell me why there's no older people?
Why there's not?
Why is there no older people walking along that road?
Why are they supposed to be walking along?
Well, exercise is good for you. It's good for everyone. What do you mean, why are you supposed to be?
Sorry?
What do you mean, why this? Are you saying exercise is not good for people?
No, who are you?
So exercise is not good for people?
Are you recording this?
Well, why aren't you looking after the older people in there?
Are you recording this?
Well, I could be, but I might not be. Why aren't... Hello? Why are you... That woman didn't seem to want to speak, but she implied exercise is not really good for people. That's what she implied. She seemed to find it odd or against expectation that older people should be walking along that quiet path. This is Pitcairn Lodge Sanctuary Care, where all these carers have come by car. I mean, look, here's the car park. Seeing is believing. 26th of July, 2022. Standing up for older people. They matter. They're the relatives of the younger people in the community. Well, they might be. Or they might be, the people in the care home might have no families. You have rabbits, look, running across the road. That's the injured bird that just hit the kitchen window. It got knocked out, in a sense. It was lying on the path. But then, come outside, it gets startled, leaps up, and actually it was flying chaotically, not in order. Confused, dazed and confused. The birds have gone now. Or is it that one? There's a few birds around here, but there was one. Dazed and confused, knocked out having hit the window. It was lying on the path. But then come out to see it and it flies off. I mean, vets don't work on birds. Birds sense people, get scared and panic. But that bird was actually flying all over the place in a panic. Also dazed and confused. You know, I missed the incident. Difficult to capture what happens to birds. You need to talk about it. Let's look at the garden. Lots of shrubs. Shrubs from this garden are actually on West Hill Golf Course. That's Mum's generosity. Dad's scattered there too. It looks like a sunflower type plant. Birds can get dazed and confused, get knocked out, flying into windows. So why do they fly into windows? They see through them. They can't sense a window. They see glass. No, they don't see glass. They see space. Yes, birds, they see space when they see a window. they think they can fly through it. So that's reflection. Reflection, refraction and diffraction. Light, prisms. Light shining through prisms. How do eyes work on birds? Vision on birds? Well, clearly, birds see a window. They frequently hit windows. Birds are forever flying into windows. What's that symbolic of? What does it mean? Who thinks about it? You know, you can talk on video and think about it and explore concepts. And actually a video shows someone's thinking, whether it's got logic, flowing with connotation. You know, psychiatrists don't explore this. They don't explore the mind and how it works. Not really. Great advancements could be made from video. So this comes back to mental health, living in life. Here's an organism that's living. Take a closer look. What is it? It's a beastie, a beetle. It's a beetle because it's black. Is that a beetle? Is that what a beetle is? Take a closer look. It's not a wasp, it's not a hornet, it's not a bee. It must be a beetle and a sunflower. This is life and living and organisms. Organic. This is nature. Connecting with nature. Digital technology to nature. Video capture. This is the garden. The garden in West Hill, Aberdeenshire. Where are we? An abundance of plant life. Plant life that often gets covered in snow. Well, the taller plants, the snow doesn't come up this high. It covers the low down ones. But the higher up ones, they've got colour. Colour and brightness in the summer. That's linked to photosynthesis and sunlight. Can you hear that? That's the sound of our generator. And this is floodlights after 9 PM, 14th of August 2022, mid-August, summertime, alongside Hazeldene Road, getting dark. It's still daylight, getting dark, quiet road. I mean, street lights actually. Street lights all the way between West Hill and Aberdeen actually. Quiet roads. What's going on here? Hazlehead Park. A generator. The sound of a generator. Something's happening. It's BrewDog. Yes, I can read it. It's BrewDog. Oh, but actually, that W and that D, yeah, it runs together like a BrewWoog. Actually, I'm not viewing it through the camera. You can't see it through the camera. It's BrewDog. But I mean, a W and a D running together. Actually, the D looks like an O. But I can read perfectly clearly it's BrewDog. I can see it. But I mean, this comes back to phonetics. Phonetics and sounds. I mean, it is linked to vision also in a sense, but I mean, I can see clear as day that's BrewDog. But you've got to admit, a D and an O, actually on that BrewDog, it does look very much similar. Does look similar. One thing is certain, whether you zoom in or not, words in capitals it's magnification. And also lights, that's illumination. Light on words lights it up. And then modern smartphones, they've got backlit displays. That's illumination. Light in the darkness. And I mean, modern smartphones, they're equipped with torches. Talk about the technology, the underlying technology. Torches along with gyroscopes, accelerometers, compasses, all built in. Modern smartphones pack a punch. A pack a punch of sophistication in the palm of your hand. Who's going to talk up technology? Illumination is needed to read. I can see from this far away, that's BrewDog. But I can also see the D looks like an O. It is an O. It does look like an O. And the O next to it, next to the D on the right hand side, it looks very much like the D. It's the same shape. You've got to go into shape with language. Shapes, reading shapes. And that actually is the basis for tactile display, touch, enabling blind people to read braille output, linked to touch and shapes. I mean, actually, I'm very fortunate. I can see a lot. But I mean, from far away you might not see detail. You got to go closer. Closer, visual inspection, get up close and personal, in your face. Some people might not like it. Be polite, respect others, talk from a distance, observe, document, record. Be discreet. What's happening? BrewDog at Hazlehead Park? Oh, this is news, and it's happening on Sunday evening. The Sabbath. The Sabbath? Church going? BrewDog, Hazlehead Park, by Hazeldean Road, Denwood. And actually, illumination, that might result in better quality video footage, light in the darkness. And then there was The Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad, about the Congo River flowing through Africa. Light in the darkness. You know, Africa's underdeveloped. It might be darker out in the open. Electric light, we're very fortunate in the civilised world, the urbanised world, Aberdeen. And Aberdonians might actually take it for granted along with their petroleum vehicles. Light. You've got to go into language, back into literature, to understand that actually Africa is held back. Who's going to help the African continent? Is it going to be BrewDog? This is Scotland. Alcohol and drugs problem. It's plain to see, clear to see. And there's the McRobin Centre at the Royal Cornhill Hospital, Alcohol Treatment Centre. And actually, you need to be clear-headed to talk about it. Sunday evening, BrewDog at Hazlehead Park. Getting closer. Visual inspection. And actually this video is 6 minutes long. It's not a short one, but well, it's relatively short. Facebook wants videos at 3 minutes and they want more news. I seem to have missed Middleton Park Nursery and Primary. I did not plan on visiting another school. I didn't realise there was a Middleton Park Primary. Middleton Park Primary, it's opposite Asda. Asda Middleton Park. I seem to have missed it the last time I came this way. Just next to Asda though, on the right, there's a path. A shortcut, there's a path. But this is Asda, this is Middleton Park School. And actually, it seems to be, there was someone coming out the door. Looked like well, there was a man, but it's summer holidays. School's not in. No one in the playground anyway. Oh, there is actually cars in the car park. a car leaving. Middleton Park School. There's people here. This is the summer holidays. But I guess it's, well, summer holidays, 16th of August. The schools go back next week. Oh, that's right. They go in next week. This is Middleton Park. It's a nursery and a primary. Well, I mean, the school's shut. There's no one here. Not many people in the car park. I didn't actually know there was a school here. Seem to have missed it. But, you know, actually, I want to look at this outdoor area. That's why I'm coming up the path. I could see from a distance there's no one here. Important to talk through. Someone's left the gate open to the outdoor area. But, I mean, you can see what's in it. Well, I'm not going to go in it, but I do want to stand at the entrance and just look and see what's here. Well, I can zoom in. I mean, that fence actually blocks the view of the video. There's lots of sustainable growing going on here. There's no one here. Who left the gate open? Actually, this is a nice school. Middleton Park, which adorned. Lots of sustainable growing. No one here. There's a slide there. You know, actually, there's no one here. No one here at all. Yeah, that's just the building. And a slide. Play equipment. A tree. Who left the gate open? And this fake grass. Fake grass. You know, you can go closer and look at the plants. There's no harm in this. A school is for the public anyway. It's for children, teachers, staff. It's council-owned property. And the councillors probably don't know what's going on. They probably don't. They probably haven't got the foggiest idea. But actually, who's leaving these gates open? They really have. Someone's left all these gates open. School grounds are actually... It's because of play equipment in it. Have a snoop around. What's the harm? There's no one around. Hopscotch. Children are playing hopscotch. Drawing with colours. Red, yellow, blue and green. Well, that's the primary colours in a sense. There's play equipment. There's not actually a lot here. Coloured lines on the ground. It's for lines, taking children into school. The queue up. Queuing, that's a British concept. Queuing. There is play equipment in here. Green open space by the school. There's no one around. Anyway, someone left the gate open. Honesty, respect. That's what the children are teaching. Look, it's on the wall. Honesty and respect. Who left this gate open? I could get shut in. Friendship. The children want to be friends. Oh, warning. Anti-climb. Paint do not touch. Paint do not touch. Anti-climb. Friendship. Honesty. Respect. Anti-touch. Anti-touch paint. Look, it's a warning. The children can't see up there. Friendship. Honesty. Respect. Sometimes you've got to notice the details. Basketball. There's no one around. I didn't come to this school. I didn't even know it existed. I seem to have missed it. Oh, you want evidence? Honesty, respect. Do not touch the paint. This vehicle just sort of skidded off the side of the road. This white one. What's wrong with it? You don't often... It's at the Kingsford home of Aberdeen Football Club. Cars queuing to come out from the proposed site of the stadium. The stadium was accepted in June 2018 to be built, been put off. Stadium up for debate for the beach, Aberdeen Beach. Look here. Cars can't get out of the Kingsford home of Aberdeen Football Club on the 17th of June 2022, late afternoon. This white one has got stuck. Traffic is actually having difficulty getting out of the practice pitches. This one seems to have broken down. It skidded off the road. A big Humvee. Is that what you call it? A four-wheel drive? A Humvee? It's more American. An American Humvee. Is it a Humvee? You don't see them often in Aberdeen. Humvees. In any case, it seems to have skidded off the road. The driver's probably using his mobile phone as I speak to call someone. Like, who do you call? The AA, the RAC? Or you need membership. And if you don't have membership, they make you pay with your credit card. So you always need your credit card or debit card when you're on the road. You venture out. Also, it enables you to stop pay for fuel. Also buy food and drinks from petrol stations. They're usually shops. I mean, the 5 Mile Esso garage only sells pies and sausage rolls. Well, in terms of food, it doesn't sell much meat. Well, the Humvee's moving on, but he skidded off the road. He skidded off. He's still moving, nothing wrong with the car. The van. Bikes, they can skid too, more so on ice. But you can also cycle over ice, depends really on the tyres, the grip. Ice axes really grip the ice when you're mountaineering. Think Snowdonia in winter, Mount Everest. Then you can get caught out in avalanches. No snow here, this is end of spring. 17th of June 2022, Friday, around rush hour, dinner time. Summer solstice approaching, the longest day of the year in the Northern Hemisphere, always in June, around the 21st. Could be the 20th, but it's always around that date. Similar date in December for the winter solstice in the Northern Hemisphere, when the nights really close in, it's dark. Children need to know, but when they grow up, they know, they learn that quite quickly, that the nights are brighter in summer. Learning the seasons, it's still got to be learnt, but you learn with the passage of time as you grow up. Some things you learn quickly, other things take a long time. Lifelong learning is important, and developments keep changing sometimes. New buildings go up, others are demolished. Changes happen in the natural world. This is natural history. Just 17th of June 2022. Natural history, no football stadium on this site. No Aberdeen Football Club stadium. Lots of people in West Hill objected actually to the football stadium. But now Aberdeen City Council, they approved it, even with people in West Hill objecting. Aberdeen City Council approved it in 2018, but actually they look set to build it at the beach. But I mean, it still hasn't been built. It's still in the planning stages. I mean, some applications in Aberdeen City really can spend over a decade in the planning stages. I mean, take the Aberdeen bypass, the longest construction project for a UK road, says the Scottish Government. I mean, really, some applications in Aberdeen City take forever because the council dilly-dally and argue. And actually, Aberdeenshire Council may not be any better. There's Cornhill Solar Farm between Garlogie and Drumcastle. It's in the planning stages. Cornhill Solar Farm with plans for lots of wind turbines. And this hasn't made the Press and Journal or even BBC News, but it's in the planning stages of Aberdeenshire Council. Cornhill Solar Farm. Cornhill Solar Farm between Garlogie and Drumcastle. In the planning stages through Aberdeenshire Council, 17th of June 2022. Sometimes you should monitor planning developments and follow them through to completion to really show a project. A significant project. Will it be a significant project? Wind turbines in Aberdeenshire near Garlogie. Always windy in Aberdeenshire and Scotland. The northeast especially windy. This is the 21st of June 2022 and this is Craigton Road, as the sign makes clear, the sign on the ground. Signs, cleaning road signs. That's a job for some people. And this house, is it a house? It does look like a house. Is actually quite nice. This is the plant that climbs up walls, up a trellis. You know, actually there's the Google Lens app for looking up the names of plants and animals. That might help some people. But I mean, actually, this man is walking quite well, considering he's using a stick. I mean, sticks give older people confidence. They might not really... I mean, they rely on them for confidence. Give them more confidence to take a stride. Because when you get older, falling can be dangerous, risky. This is why you see older people with a stick, even though the sticks may actually not be touching the ground sometimes. It gives older people confidence. And actually, I do know what this plant is called. It's the one that grows up a trellis. Certainly you can look up plant and animal names using Google Lens. Lavateria is also pink. It's the small bush. I don't think it's that one actually, the one on the ground. It doesn't look like that. Well, it does kind of. Plant names are Latin, like Italian. Clematis. Start talking, say a wrong plant name. That could be Lavateria, but that's clematis growing up the wall, up the trellis. Some people can hesitate, but actually, if you talk about something else, distract yourself, keep speaking, you also remember more. That's clematis, the pink one, that grows up a trellis, up walls. This is urban Aberdeen, at Craigton Road. Clematis grows, also likely Lavateria, the pink one. Is it Lavateria? It could be, but actually I don't think it is. Certainly you can use the Google Lens app to determine the names of plants and animals, but you can't do it when you're shooting video. I mean, that's an issue. So I mean, you've got to rely on information from, well, online, from books, and then memory. Memories can actually be quite good, but you need to keep talking or writing, discussing, to really put things into context. Memories can be quite good in a sense, with back-end support of the World Wide Web, also Wikipedia, news articles. Manorfield Church, someone on the bench. Something about churches actually, they've often got disabled access, ramps and lower paving. Disabled sign at Manorfield Church clearly indicates disabled access. And actually, where there's disabled access, there's accessible meeting places. Churches are often more accessible for disabled people, older people to meet. And there's a lot of older people that attend congregations, actually. Let's just be clear. Churches are really big, accessible places for people to meet. And this is... we're back onto Countess Wells Road. This is Great Western Road. At Countess Wells Road,